Hey everybody, this is Eric the App Guy coming to you again. I want to talk to you about something a little serious that we face as entrepreneurs, and that is dealing with disappointment. You know, as we go through this journey, we rely on friends, we rely on family, we rely on loved ones, we rely on relationships, whether it be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. We deal with people as we're dealing with our customers. And so a lot of times what happens is somebody stabs you in the back. Somebody disappoints you, they let you down. You find out somebody is talking about you behind your back, someone you thought that was close to you that would never do you wrong. The person you least suspected has wronged you. And so it disrupts your life. And you go into this depression, into this anger, into this madness, and all of that is designed to get you off focus of your goal. You have to understand that first off. That was designed to get you off focus. And so, how do you deal with the disappointment so that you can get back on focus? And so, I just want to share with you something personal that happened to me a while back, and this has been a few years ago. But we were building a different business, not this one particularly, but we were building a business with family, and everything was going good. Everything was hunky dory, high fiving, hugs, kisses, all of that. And I made a decision not to follow in the footsteps of the family member who was over me. This was in an MLM. And so I made the decision not to follow them on this particular part of the journey uh, that they wanted to take because I just didn't see the fruitfulness in it. And I have to make a decision for my family just like you have to make a decision for your family. So I chose a different route. Man, let me tell you, man, we started getting whispers behind our backs, people looking at us crazy, people talking about us. They went so far as to try and even sabotage what we were doing. Now, these are people, this is family. And if anybody should support you, you would think family would. And so, you know, I was hurt. I was hurt. I couldn't believe it. I mean, we had done nothing but help out. We had done nothing but give. So I was hurt. How dare they, try and sabotage my livelihood because I choose to follow a different route. And that's something that we all face. People want us to follow a certain route that they have uh, predicated for us or chosen for us. And if we choose a different route, now they're upset, so they want to do everything they can to get back at you. So how did I deal with it? So as I thought about shooting this video, I kind of referenced some of the things that I went through, some of the emotional things I went through, and then some of the things that were revealed to me, and how I came out of it. And now I'm still able to, hug, greet, sit down, laugh, all of that good stuff. But I also know my boundaries and limits with them as well. And so what I want to share with you is just 6 steps on dealing with disappointment so that you can deal with it and you can get back on track to your goal, which is the main thing. The first one is acknowledge to yourself that it hurt. That hurt. I cannot believe they did that to me. That hurt. Go ahead and acknowledge that. The sooner you acknowledge it, the better you can deal with it. So go ahead and acknowledge that, yeah, that hurt. I'm hurting right now. I can't believe that happened. Take a few hours a day or whatever. Go, deal with the hurt. Deal with the pain behind it so that it can be acknowledged and the healing can begin. The second thing is understand your role in it. What did I do? Now if you did absolutely nothing, then you just have to realize that you were wrong. But Like I said, in my case, I chose a different route. And so the person who I was normally following was not used to someone choosing a route that they did not choose. They were used to everybody just following whatever they did. Well, I'm not that person. you know, so that upset them and they lashed out. So that was my role in it. Okay? Forgive the people involved. Forgive them. Now I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be challenging. But one of the things that I did was I went back to that person and I said, you know what? Whatever I did to make you upset, I'm sorry. Now, realistically, all I did was make a decision for my life and my livelihood. But sometimes you have to forgive others for you. Not for them, but for you. Okay? So forgive them. Okay? And true forgiveness, and I'm gonna let you know this. True forgiveness is when you can discuss it and there's no more hurt behind it. You feel nothing. It happened. It was an incident. That's it. You don't feel any more hurt behind it. That's when you know you have truly forgiven that person. Okay? The next one's even harder. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for your role in it. Uh, you know, whether you were uh, naive, whether you were uh, too trusting. A lot of times people will tell you who they are. And so if we don't pay attention to the signs, then you kind of leaving yourself open to whatever happens. So forgive yourself as well, okay? And love on yourself, okay? Tell yourself, hey, I love you. I love you despite all this. I love you. We're going to make this happen, okay? The fifth one is remain open to allow others in despite the hurt. A lot of times after we have been wounded, we close ourselves off to everybody. We don't want to let nobody in. Ain't nobody getting back in my space. I ain't let nobody in my circle. Well, you can't grow like that. So you have to remember to keep yourself open to allow others in so that you can grow. Okay? It's like the pruning of a tree. Sometimes you have to cut some things off so that new growth can begin. So just understand this was maybe a pruning session for you. Okay? So keep yourself open to let others in so that you can grow. The last thing is once you have done those 5 steps, shift your focus back to your goal and press forward. Remember, this whole thing was designed to get you off your focus. So now that you've gone through the 5 steps of acknowledging the hurt, understanding your role in it, forgiving the other person, forgiving yourself, keeping yourself open, now get your focus back and get back to achieving your goal. That's how you deal with disappointment. This is Eric the App Guy. Like me on Facebook. Look me up. Leave me a comments about this. Let me know what you think. If it's something that's worthwhile, share it with other people. This might help somebody else. So share it. I'll talk to you soon. Blessings.